executive after it emerged she held up a flight following an outburst over the way she was served nuts. Now a South Korean court ordered her detention because of alleged attempts at a cover-up. On her way to a detention facility on Tuesday, she didn't respond to reporters' questions, but said sorry several times. A South Korean Transport Ministry inquiry has concluded Cho did abuse flight attendants during what's become known as the nut rage incident. It also found that airline officials may have tried to cover it up. The ministry itself has come under fire over revelations of misconduct by some of its own officials, including leaks of information to the airline. A draft resolution calling for Israel's withdrawal from Palestinian territory and establishment of a Palestinian state is rejected by the UN Security Council. Its defeat wasn't a surprise. The US used its veto to make sure it wouldn't pass. Diplomats said Washington had made clear it didn't want to vote on such a resolution before Israel's elections next March.
We voted against this resolution not because we are indifferent to the daily hardships or the security threats endured by Palestinians and Israelis, but because we know that those hardships will not cease and those threats will not subside until the parties reach a comprehensive settlement achieved through negotiations.
The Palestinian permanent observer at the UN accused the Security Council members of paralysis.
It is thus most regrettable that the Security Council remains paralyzed and unable to act to uphold its own responsibilities in this regard, with all of the implication this has for peace and security in the Middle East and beyond. Daily military raids.
Israel's delegate branded the whole draft resolution preposterous.
I have news for the Palestinians. You cannot agitate and provoke your way to a state.
The draft resolution called for Israel's withdrawal from the occupied West Bank and East Jerusalem. It called for a peace deal within 12 months and the establishment of a Palestinian state by 2017. Israel maintains its eastern border would be indefensible if it pulled out of the West Bank completely.